What is up, my little pretties? It's your mistress, the Queen of Lions here, and today we're back with another episode of Shadows and Pretties. This is episode 30. Holy crap, people. 30 episodes already. Wow, this is off to a very good start. Well, I'm going to start this video now. As you could probably already tell, I am kind of depressed, but I'm just gonna say right now that I had a meltdown today, and I had a bit of a meltdown, and I had a meltdown yesterday too. I'm not gonna go into detail on what happened, but just frustrated with my mom and everything going on. So I hope you guys can understand that my tone, like right now, is just I just had a really bad meltdown, and you know this. I think this podcast is probably gonna do some good, probably help me make me feel better. Well, I don't frickin' know, but if I do act like this to you guys, I do apologize. I'm not mad at anybody though, by the way. I am not angry with any of you guys. You guys never made me angry, and as you can tell by my voice, I kind of lost my voice a little bit yesterday too, cuz I was like really pissed off earlier, but okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for the long, awkward silence at certain parts, because if you hear that a lot more often, it's because I'm like stressed out, or if I'm just upset with something, or if I'm just depressed in general. I don't have depression or anything like that. I'm just feeling depressed because a lot of crap has been happening with me yesterday and the day before. It's just a lot to say. I'm really I really apologize to you guys, but none of you guys did anything wrong. I know that for a full on fact. So okay, I guess I'm gonna start off the review, or at least this case the podcast episode. And today's episode, it's another Halloween movie, but it's a bit of a Christmas one too. And if you guys are like wondering, hey, why is it a Christmas one and you're narrating this one, or not narrating this one, but why are you doing a podcast episode on this now? You're gonna see why, because this is a Halloween slash Christmas special. So if you guys are wondering, well, how is that the case? Well, you're gonna have to watch the review to find out. But yeah, guys, I'll try to, smile a little bit, try to make myself feel better throughout the podcast. So, okay. Today we are going to do a review on an American stop motion and musical dark fantasy, and it is called and it's a Tim Burton movie, just so you know. It's one of Tim Burton's famous movies, and that is called The Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie came out in 1993, and most of us probably have seen this as a kid. I'm sure most of us in our lives have seen this as a kid, growing up, and most of us probably have grown up watching this as a kid. I'm sure, and the creepypasta, which is called Nightmare Before Christmas Fury, of how they died. That's like a Fury pasta I have on my channel, and holy crap, it's one of the popular creepypastas I've narrated on my channel. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to go check it out if you guys want. It's a pretty good pasta. And anyways, all right. I'm going to try to make myself feel better. I'm going to try not to feel too depressed throughout the whole thing, because I know you guys, get worried about me if I'm like having a meltdown or anything like that. So I'm going to, basically, explain what the movie is. So first of all, I want to say, if you don't like spoilers and if you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend you get off this video right now and go watch it, because you will not be disappointed. Okay, now basically this is about a story of Jack Skellington, who is the king of Halloween Town, who stumbles upon a portal to Christmas Town and becomes obsessed with celebrating the holiday. So of course, we got some people to write the songs and the score and provided the singing voices of Jack, so it includes some other people who also worked on it. So, Nightmare Before Christmas originated in a poem written by Burton in 1982 while he was working on it as an animator at Walt Disney Productions. So, he did work for Disney, for any of you guys who are curious to know. With the success of Vincent on the same year, he decided to consider making The Nightmare Before Christmas as a rather short 30-film television special to no avail, but however, over the years, Burton's thoughts regularly returned to the project in 1990 and made a development with Disney Studios. So the production of this movie started in 1991, and Disney released it through the Touchstone Pictures because the studio believed the film would be too dark and scary for kids. So with the film both set to critical and financial success, gained a grossing about maybe $90 million, they began getting a cult following, which is notified for the Academy Awards Best Visual Effects for an animated film. So of course, it has been resued by Walt Disney Pictures and was released on Disney Digital 3D from 2006 to 2009, and making it the first stop motion animation movie that they had converted to 3D. So that's basically how Nightmare Before Christmas was made. So what I liked about this is that they had very good actors, very good actresses that are in this movie, and they do a very good job. And it is only about 76 minutes. It's not that long, but it is a pretty good movie, to be honest. Like, I definitely have to say right now, I love the voice acting. I just find the acting to be rather amazing and well done. So, as you can see, my mom woke me up yesterday morning, so I do apologize for yawning. I'm just, like, really tired right now. I do apologize for it, so I just thought I would, go ahead and, let you guys know. So, Halloween Town is basically a fantasy world town filled with various monsters and supernatural beings associated with the holiday. So, that's basically what the plot of it is. The songs of this is just flat out amazing. It fits well at certain scenes of the movie. Like, what I really like about this movie is that it actually flows out well, and it works out beautifully with the movie. That's actually what I really do like about this movie. It's a really good movie, and I remember watching this on VHS when I was a kid. Like, I remember watching this on VHS. I believe I watched it on, TV for a TV special, that, Tim Burton had it on TV, or certain channels did at one point. And this is actually one of my favorite movies, because when I was a kid, this one was a pretty good one, to be completely honest. So I'm definitely gonna say right now. What else I like about the movie besides the song is the voice acting. The voice acting is just amazing. Like, I love the voice acting in this movie. The voice acting in this movie just flat out works really well with this. So Jack Skellington, who is the Pumpkin King and the leader of Halloween Town, leads them to an organization on the annual Halloween celebrations. However, privately, Jack has grown very worried about some routines for the year that want something new. So he wanders in the woods one morning after Halloween, and he stumbles across 7 trees containing the doors, representing various holidays. So there's a portal that leads to a Christmas town, the unfamiliar owned by the unfamiliar holiday. So Jack returns to Halloween Town to show the residents of his finding, but they fail to grasp at the idea of Christmas compared to everything for their ideas on Halloween, although they do relate to one Christmas Town character, a red lobster like whose name is Sandy Claus. Now Jack Queasures himself and his tower to study, and Christmas to find a way rationally to explain it. But since he cannot, he ultimately decides that it's unfair for Christmas Town down alone to enjoy the holiday, and announce that the citizens of Halloween Town will take over Christmas this year. So basically, it's kind of like, Jack wanted to celebrate, Christmas, or at least to know what it is about, and everyone's like, oh no, don't celebrate this holiday because this holiday doesn't work. Oh my goodness, like that's just what's going on basically throughout the story. So I do have to say, I like the Jack Skellington character. I found him to be a rather amazing character to work with, even though he's a pretty cool character and all that. He's really amazing and neat. I'm sure when most of you guys probably have seen him, you probably have seen, like, you're like, oh wow, look at Jack Skellington. He's a pretty cool character. So yeah, this is kind of the reason why, just to let you guys know that this is kind of like a Christmas movie as well. I'm not, yeah, it's kind of like a Christmas movie as well for any of you guys who are curious to know. So just thought, I'd let you guys know on that note. So yeah, just to let you guys know. So I guess that kind of explains, why this is like a kind of like a Halloween movie almost. But okay. All right. I guess let's continue on. So Jack assigns the citizens of Halloween Town Christmas-themed jobs, including singing Christmas carols, making presents, building a sleigh to be pulled by a skeletal reindeer, And Sally, as a beautiful ragdoll woman who is secretly in love with Jack, experiences a vision that their efforts will end in a disaster. But Jack dismisses this and assigns her the task of sewing him a red coat sweater to wear. So he also tasks Locke, Shock, and Barrel, the trio of mischievous trick-or-treating children, to abduct Santa Claus and bring him back to Halloween Town. So Jack tells Santa that he'll be bringing Christmas to the world in place this year. So Jack, in order to keep the trio to keep Santa safe, but the children instead deliver Santa to Oogie Boogie, who is a gambling addicted boogeyman. Yes, he is the villain of this movie, in case if you guys don't know, who plots to play his own game with Santa's life at stake. So Sally attempts to rescue Santa so he can stop Jack, but Oogie Boogie captures her as well. So Jack departs with delivered presents to the world, but the Halloween-style gifts terrify and attack the populace of the people. So where the media sends the world via radio about a Santa imposture, the military takes action and shoots down Jack, causing him to crash in the cemetery. While he was devastated as the residents of Halloween Town thinks that he is blown up and killed, Jack survives and he bemoans the disaster and he has made Christmas. So he finds the overjoying experiences to scaring children nevertheless, reciting the love of his Halloween, but however together revealing the massive pile of bugs that were falling to Oogie Boogie's cauldron, apparently killing him. So Jack apologizes to Santa for his actions. And Santa, while still angry at Jack for ruining Christmas and not listening to Sally's warnings, reassured him that he could fix things, and so he returns to Christmas Town. So as Santa replaces Halloween-style presents with genuine ones, the townspeople of Halloween Town celebrate Jack's survival and return. So when Santa visits Halloween Town, it brings him snowfall to residents to play in, which this way fulfills Jack's original dream and flies away. So of course Santa shouts out Happy Halloween and Jack replies with Merry Christmas to the graveyard. So of course Jack and Sally declare their love for each other at the end of the movie. So that was actually Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, when I watched this movie for the first time, I actually found this movie to be quite sweet and cute at the same time. I actually found this movie to be rather enjoyable and really well made. Like, Tim Burton has made, other movies in the past. I know Tim Burton, for a full-on fact, has done, stuff like this in the past, too. Making so many of these, movies and all that. I can definitely say, that Tim Burton has done a lot of, great time and effort into it. And I really appreciate, all this being the case when it comes to, Tim Burton. When it comes to Tim Burton, he has done a lot of weird and strange things in the past. So there's that thing I could definitely say. He's done a lot of weird things when it comes to, his movies. And I know Tim Burton, directed other movies like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the 2005 remake. I know some people don't like that remake, but, that's my opinion. I just like it. But, but with that being said, I know he has helped, with Disney in the past, and I know he's made other movies like Corpse Bride and Frankenweenie and some other movies. So those are the other movies that he also worked on besides The Nightmare Before Christmas. So the reason why I find this to be a movie for, Halloween and Christmas is because the two holidays are combined together. So every Christmas I would watch this. Around Christmas time and around Halloween time, I would watch this movie. So I just watched this movie for the first time in years, and I honestly have to say, I remember this movie being actually one of my favorite ones as a young kid growing up. So, alright, okay guys. Oh, I'm a little tired because I got woken up early by, my mom's yelling. So I do apologize for, that, and I do apologize for, I guess I'm gonna say it on here. I do apologize for, sounding depressed and upset and all that. So just so you guys know, I'm very sorry I, put some of you guys through that yesterday. For those who have been on Discord and all that, I do apologize. But yeah, I'm sure most of you guys have forgiven me if you haven't already. But, most of you guys know that I do have my mental breakdowns, or not mental, but just my breakdowns as usual, and meltdowns over now and then. So, I like the voice actors like Chris Sarah Durin, and has Jack Skellington. He's like really cool and amazing. So I definitely have to say, his voice is just flat out amazing, like with Jack Skellington. And I like the character Jack Skellington. I found him to be a rather cool and amazing character, especially with him being really amazing and stuff like that. So I do like the Sally character in Nightmare Before Christmas because Sally's like Jack Skellington's boyfriend. So, and she's like a ragdoll and scarecrow-like creation of Frankenstein, which is a really cool person who uses like various types of poisons to liberate herself from captivity of a Frankenstein. So, I did not know that she's a toxicologist. That's something pretty cool. So, and of course, with that being said, oh well, Catherine O'Hara, who voices her, who previously co-starred in Tim Burton's Beetlejuice, which I might consider getting into that movie in the future, but, if I get to it, I will definitely try that, but if not, I'll probably do it this year or something. But I definitely have to say, Tim Burton's remaking was start off as a poem back in 1982, but of course, the progress, went on more and more, and around the 90s they continued to do it. So, and as you could see, or at least you can't see, but you could probably see it on Google that that's the setting for the Nightmare Before Christmas movie. It's like it's a stop motion movie, so you probably have seen claymations, like they'll move a figure, take a picture of it, and they move the character again, take another picture, and they keep taking snapshots when a character moves. That's how that's how stop animation works. Like, stop animation works, it's kind of like claymation. You guys probably have seen some claymations on YouTube. If you guys want to check them out, that's fine. But I definitely have to say the filming was just absolutely amazing, and it's just very well done and made. And I have to say that there were animated replaced with the methods during the process with the mouth movements of certain characters. So, of course, only Sally's face mask was removed in order to present the lover of her own long hair. But of course, she had 10 years of faces, so that's actually like a little thing to say. So, of course, there's to say right now that there's a stop motion figure of Jack that was figurine or something like that was reused in James the Giant Peach, which is another movie that I might consider, getting into in the future, but I haven't seen that movie in like a long time. So, but when this movie was released and premiered in certain in US and that, it's actually really amazing and well done. And I have to say, this movie actually did pretty good. So there is a possible prequel that started in 2001, and of course, in February of 2019, it was reported a new Nightmares Before Christmas film in the works. But I really don't know if that's actually going to be the case, but that it's a possibility. It could be something based on my creepypasta that I narrated for, well, Mario and Sonic fan, but I don't really know for sure. So that's actually like a little thing that I'm not sure. So, alright. I guess I kind of went on for like almost about 20 minutes, so I'm going to wrap up this review. So, what did you all think about Nightmare Before Christmas? Did you all enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what would you have done personally to help make this movie a lot better? Leaving now what your thoughts are down in the comments section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you're brand new here to this channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload so that you guys won't miss an upload. So, yeah. And if you guys, if you guys like this movie, let me know what your thoughts are on it. And if you don't like this movie, that's totally fine too. That's just my opinion on this movie, which I really do like it. You guys probably have seen it as a kid. You might have not, but let me know in the comments below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out.